Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Miss Williams.
Now that we're finished with force and motion, we're going to move to our next unit, which is on stars. But before we begin, can I get somebody to read the standard for me? And Prestige.
I can obtain and evaluate information in order to communicate about stars having different sizes and brightness.
Good job. And what does that mean? Now,
I need to know about stars because it will help me with understanding that the sun is a star and the closest star to Earth.
all right. We're going to watch a quick video on the sun, but before we do, we're going to complete our KWL chart. We're going to complete a KWL chart, and you're going to tell me what it is that you know, what you want to know, and what you've learned after we watch the video, okay? Before we begin, though, can anybody tell me why I said we're going to watch a video on the sun instead of on stars? Jerika?
We're going to watch a video about the sun because the sun is a star.
Good job.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Finished? Okay, so if you're finished, I see a couple of people are finished. Is everyone finished? Okay. So I'm gonna call the people, let's see, I'm gonna call some people up to put your sticky notes in the case space. So if you wrote something down for what you already know about the sun, come and put it here. In your cake hopper. Okay, so only 3 people know about the sun. All right, can I get some volunteers to come and put your sticky notes in the W column for what you want to know about the sun? Oh wow, only one person? That's all y'all wanna know? Y'all wanna know nothing?
What do I know?
All right. Thank you. Napper, can you come and read this for me? Can you read the K column for me? You read it louder though, so we can hear
The
you.
sun is out in the daytime. The sun is a star. The sun gives us light.
All right. So Napper said the sun is out in the daytime. The sun is a star. The sun gives us light. That's for everything that everybody knows about the sun. Thank you. Kendrick, can you come and read what everybody wants to know about the sun?
What is the sun
Made.
made out of? Does the sun move?
All right. So Kendrick read, what is the sun and what is it made out of? He also read, does the sun move? So we're gonna find this out in our video, okay?
Oh, hey, Squeaks. Oh, you're up early. Oh, the sun woke you up and you couldn't get back to sleep? That happens to me sometimes too. The sun is shining really brightly out there. But on the bright side, it's going to be a perfect day for our hike around the fort. Yeah, that's the spirit. You know, we don't often think about the sun. You're right, unless it's shining right in our faces. But it makes you think, what is the sun really?
Hey, did I hear someone ask a question about the sun?
Oh, hi, Sam. Our friend Sam the Bat is calling from the fort's observatory. Sam is a bit of an astronomer, which means he's someone that studies astronomy. Astronomy is the study of things that are in space. Things like other planets, the moon, and the stars. Stars like Earth, sun.
Yep, the sun is a star, just like the ones you might be able to see in the sky at night. And it's the center of our solar system. That's the part of space we live in, and it includes the sun and all the planets that travel around it, like Earth. In fact, the Earth takes about 365 days to go all the way around the sun. In other words, it takes 1 year.
So, if you're 6 years old, that means the Earth has gone around the sun 6 times since you were born. Cool.
And what's even cooler about the sun is how hot it is. Well, maybe cooler isn't the right word, but it is really interesting. Like all stars, our sun is a ball of burning gases.
You're right, Squeaks. There are also gases here on Earth, like in the air that we're breathing right now. But the gases on Earth are a lot colder than the ones in the sun.
Right, the gases in the sun are really hot, and they make light and heat, lots of it. How hot is the sun? Well, imagine you're playing outside on a nice warm summer day. It's about 27 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and you feel a little hot and sweaty. Well, the surface of the sun is about 5,700 degrees Celsius, or more than 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's really, really hot. Anything that gets too close to the sun would burn up.
It's true, and the sun's not only hotter than Earth, it's a lot wider, over 100 times wider.
Oh, good idea, Squeaks. We can make a model that shows what 100 times wider looks like. We use models to help us understand or explain something in the world around us. We can use a ball or other toy to be a model of a planet. So with a model, we can use some things we found around the fort to show how big the sun is compared to the Earth.
Good idea. Astronomers use models all the time.
So let's use this pin to represent Earth in our model. If the Earth was the size of the end of this pin, which is pretty small, the sun would be about the size of this basketball. That's a big difference.
It is. But you know, the sun is only kind of medium sized when you compare it to other stars. Like red dwarf stars are smaller than our sun. In fact, they're some of the smallest stars in space. On our model, they would only be about as big as a postage stamp. Then there are supergiant stars. Like the name says, those are super giant. They're over 1,000 times wider than our sun. In our model, a star like that would be as wide as a skyscraper is tall.
Whoa! We need a bigger fort to hold that model. that he's seen pictures of the sun, and it looks much bigger than the stars he sees in the night sky. So why is that? If other stars are actually much bigger than the sun, why do they look so small?
That's because the sun is the closest star to our Earth. Other stars are so far away that even in our fastest rocket, it would take thousands and thousands of years to get there. But the sun is much closer. I mean, it's still about 150 million kilometers away, which is pretty far. That means if you try to drive to the sun at the same speed you can drive on the highway, it would still take you over 170 years to get there. But it turns out that distance is pretty perfect for our planet. The sun's heat and light make it possible for all sorts of plants and animals, including us, to live on the Earth. Any closer and the Earth would be too hot. And if it was farther away, it would be too cold.
Oh, that's just like the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears. As stars go, our sun is just right.
And you know one more thing about the sun? When it comes up, that means it's time for bats like me to take a nap. Hope you and Squeaks have fun on your hike today. Bye.
Thanks, Sam. And thank you for joining us here today. It was so fun to have Sam the Bat tell us more about the sun. If you want to keep learning and having fun with me, Squeaks, and all our friends, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time here at the fort.
Alright, so now that we've watched our video, those of you who still have a sticky note, can you write down what you've learned? Can I get the rest? Just one more minute, okay? Okay, looks like everybody is just about done. Can I get some volunteers to go and put your sticky note under L to tell me what you learned so far? Thank you. Thank you, Kendra. Then I'm gonna ask Prestige, can you come and read them for me?
The sun gives us energy. The sun is in the center of the solar system. The sun is made out of gases. The sun is the closest star to Earth.
Thank you, Prestige. Now we're gonna start on our assignment. We're gonna do a worksheet. And it's the sun is, can, and has. But before we start it, we're gonna go over a few of them, okay? The first one is. The sun is. Layla.
A star.
The sun is a star. The sun can. Wait.
Move.
The sun can move. And the sun has. Go ahead for me.
Light
light. Okay, the sun has light. Okay, and this is the front page of the worksheet. So when you finish that, you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna write 4 sentences about the sun, and then you're also gonna draw a picture, okay? Does everybody understand what you're supposed to do?
Yes.
All right. Does everybody have a pencil? Sharpen. When you finish with the front side, go ahead and flip it over to the back and start your sentences and your picture. Start with your sentences, your 4 sentences first. Okay, we're about to wrap it up. Maybe 2 more minutes, okay? right, guys, time for transition. We're moving on to the next class. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and put it in your book bag. You're gonna finish it for homework. Okay? And I'll check it tomorrow because the next class is already at the door.